Excited to be standing here for the fourth time as a speaker with cerebral palsy. 4 years ago, I stood on the stage as a 13-year-old girl who had never done anything like this before. I was nervous, unsure, and honestly still figuring out who I was. Tonight, I'm 16 years old, heading into my junior year at St. Anthony's High School, and thank you. And while I'm still figuring things out, because hey, who isn't? I'm also more confident in who I am and in what I represent, not just for myself, but hopefully for others too. This year, I want to reflect on what it's meant to grow up with cerebral palsy and grow beyond it. CP has been with me since the beginning, since I came into this world 3 months early, weighing just 2 pounds. It shaped how I walk, how I move, how I do things most people don't even think twice about. But what I've realized over the past few years is that CP didn't just shape my challenges. It shaped my strength, it shaped my work ethic, and it taught me the kind of resilience you can't fake. Thank you. This year, I had the privilege of placing 5th at the New York State Championship in Buffalo and competing in the New York State Federation tournament in Poughkeepsie, where the top 6 golfers from each of the 4 New York State high school athletic leagues compete against each other. I stood on the tee box with some of the best players in the state, knowing that my journey to that moment was completely different than theirs. But I belong there, and I proved that, not just to them, but to myself. When people hear cerebral palsy, they often hear limitation. But when I hear it, I hear motivation. CP may affect how I move, but it will never control where I go. Over the past few years, I've gotten a lot of support from my family, my coaches, my school, and from, of course, all of you in this room. So thank you. What you may not realize is that the generosity and commitment from everyone involved with CP Nassau has real visible impact. You're not just donating to a cause, you're investing in potential. You're building a future where a girl born with a severe brain bleed can go on to represent her school, her community, and her dreams. On the golf course, in the classroom, and hopefully someday, me as a doctor in a white coat as a doctor helping other kids with CP. I used to be shy about my story. I didn't want to be defined by it. But I've learned that telling our stories doesn't make us weak. It makes us powerful. Because stories change perspectives. They open minds. They remind people that behind every diagnosis is a whole person with ambition, passion, and a future. Tonight, I don't just want to thank you for being here. I want to challenge you to keep supporting, keep advocating, and keep believing in what's possible. Because you never know when your support will help someone rise and keep rising. Thank you for giving kids like me the opportunity to do that. Thank you for letting me grow up with this event. And thank you for believing in me more than just a possibility. You believe in people. And that makes all the difference. Have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you again next week.
Thank you.